Hello and welcome to another Heatstroke Game Star Wars Legion Battle Report. For this report, I am running the Separatist droids. My list consists of Count Dooku. He has Force Reflexes and Force Push. I'm also bringing along Cad Bane, who has Situational Awareness, Up Close and Personal, and Prepared Supplies. I brought a unit of Magna Guards with the RPS 6 Magna Guard, Protector, and Situational Awareness. I have, those are not actual Rebel Troopers. I forgot my minis at home. Those are a naked squad of B1 battle droids. I have this iridescent squad here. They have the E5S B1 Trooper, the 1-4 gun. I then have over here this green squad. They have HQ Uplink and the E60R. And then I have two units, the blue squad here and this red squad here are two regular units with the E5S, or I'm sorry, the E5C Trooper. Altogether, that's 797 points and 9 activations.
Hey everybody, this is Alan, and I'm coming with an Imperial team this time. So I picked up a few new pieces myself, so I want to see how they play today. Starting off with General Veers, who will hopefully be leading this whole troop. Also with him is Iden Versio, and she has offensive push and her repeater gun with her.
Ooh, no droid today.
No droid, no shields. She is also followed with the Special Forces there, led by Gideon Husk and Del Nico. They have long-range comlinks, so you know. Scout Trooper back there on the ATST with a sniper rifle and the long-range comlinks also. And then I've got 3 Stormtrooper units, all the same, with the VLT-19s and targeting scopes to help them see just a little bit. And then I've got the E-Web team, which has an HQ uplink and a barrage generator. And then last is the cream of the crop, the ATST, which I have put mortar launchers on so I can hit everywhere on the board, and a extra 88 twin blaster cannon. So.
And the Hammer's Pilot, right?
Yes, and the Hammer's Pilot. We have 9 activations on my team, as well as 997 points, the same as Raider.
797.
Oh, did I say?
You said 997.
A little over. I may have cheated a little bit. No, 797 is what we have. So.
Cool. All right, we did a roll off on the other side before the game. I have chosen to be blue player, so we're going to set up the board and show you the deployments and the command cards. Okay, and for today we are playing on Tatooine, and what we have done is already drawn the battle deck where you're playing advanced positions, sabotage the moisture evaporators, and hostile environment. So what I did was deploy one of my B1s over there and another B1 unit over here. I put my B2s with the Haas out on this side, some B1s over here, and then these B1s, the Magnas, and Dooku. I put a Bane token on one Vaporator here, put a Bane token on this Vaporator here, as you can see, we'll get to that in a second, and another one over here. For Alan's deployment, he infiltrated. What do we got? This is
the Special Forces, yep. Right in there, exposing the Cad Bane. So, yes, we have our Special Forces there. We have Iden, who is back here. I decided to deploy her as a leader since she was within 3 of everywhere I wanted to be. We have a Stormtrooper unit right behind her, and the ATS unit there, where that has a good view of the entire board, as well as the E-Web team, which has a good view of the entire board, and the sniper team. Behind them is the General Veers. I don't know if you can see that.
I can't. He's on the other side of that building over there.
He's over there calculating.
Wait, somewhere over there.
And then I deployed my other 2 Stormtrooper units here on this side. One of them did set off the Cad Bane, so we are going to get to that in a moment.
Yeah, the black squad over there set off the bomb that was here before that other squad was deployed. As you said, Delmico and the Inferno squad did pop that Cad Bane token. We are playing the buildings as cover 2, and then if you see there's some barrels lined around the board here as cover 1. So we are going to go ahead and start some attacks, and then we will go to orders for round number 1. Okay, so here is the Cad Explosion. It has Blast, Impact 2, which doesn't matter. It is suppressive. And we've got 3 hits.
Indeed. Alright, so get my 3 rolls. Come on, guys. The first roll of the game. Let's do something with it. No.
3 dead stormtroopers and 2 suppression.
Not a good start.
It's a pretty good explosion there by Cad Bane. Okay, so for round number 1, I obviously went with I make the rules now, which is Cad Bane. We've already used all of the Cad tokens, so I'm going to have 0 orders on the board, which will be fun. Alan has gone with the 4-pip standing orders, which means I have priority. So we'll show you who he gave his order to. I bet it's going to be the ATST. And then we'll move to round number 1.
So I went ahead and gave my order unit to the Imperial Special Forces, the Inferno Squad there, and not the ATST. Surprise, surprise.
Interesting choice. All right, so I have the priority here.
You do.
Okay, I have pulled a core trooper unit. I'm going to go with this iridescent squad here. AI does kick in, so we're going to fire at Inferno Squad here, and then just for sake of recording, they're going to move down this way. So we will fire at Inferno Squad. Okay, and so we're firing at the Inferno Squad with no cover. We have 6 white for the regular squad, a red and a white critical 1 for the heavy gun. We get 1, 2, 3, and critical 1 will make that a crit somewhere. So 4 coming through.
Alright. And we're going to block 3 of those. So taking
just
1
a
hit.
wound. That's a great save there.
Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and activate that Special Forces team. So they are, let's see here, they are not within range of, or are they within range of Iden? Nope, just not. So they are going to go ahead and fire on Dooku, and then they're going to retreat back around the side of the building there. So I'm going to go ahead and just move them now for the sake of filming. I got plenty of. So, alright. And we are looking at 1 crit and hits. Oh, so basically 5 coming through.
Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to Guardian 2 of those onto the Magna Guards. And we block 1 and take 1. And then Dooku rolls 3. And Dooku saves all 3. I have pulled a core unit. I'm going to go with this squad way over here. And they're going to make a move. And then make another move to be up against that Vaporator. And that's going to be those quote-unquote droids.
Alright, we're going to go ahead and activate this very wounded unit here. They are going to roll off for to rally, or they did not, so they are going to keep that. They are going to try to move forward, see if they can get close to that, and they can, so let's move them right up into here.
Alright, that'll be that squad.
And that will be that squad, indeed.
I have pulled a core unit. I'm going to go with this blue squad here. He's just going to kind of come around the corner, and we'll recohere to make sure we have coherence we need. And then he's going to put a wound on that Vaporator, giving me the advantage already.
What jerk. Alright, so I went ahead and I pulled my ATST. Very fortunate at this point. So we did a quick check, and I do have line of sight to Cad Bane with the ATST. So I am going to fire with the main gun on the Cad Bane.
It's like just a sliver. Like it's just a sliver. I think if we were playing a competitive game, it would be a judge call.
Yeah.
But we just decided, we're like, yeah, it works.
And then he's going to fire with his concussive, his mortar launcher onto Dooku. So,
all right, we will roll the dice.
All right. So, I don't remember if I said it or not, but I did take an aim instead of moving. So, just to be clear on that, and it looks like Bane has 3 dodges.
2 dodges and a prepared supplies dodge.
Okay, thank you. All right. So that is going to be everything but 1. I think I'm going to save my aim for the next shot.
Okay, so heavy cover will remove 2. He'll spend 2 dodges to remove 2 and roll for 1. And he blocks it. So just a suppression on Cad Bane. I will take that.
All right, and then next up is going to be 3 onto 3 whites onto Dooku. This is mostly for the suppression. Well, let's
I
see
can't remember
here.
if it's critical 1 or not, but it charges to hit.
Yeah, it surges to hit. So I guess I'll go ahead and spend the aim because otherwise, not. Okay, so that's 2 into Dooku.
2. 1 will go away because he has light cover due to his suppression from the last attack. So he'll roll the 1. And he'll block that one. But it is 2 suppression for Dooku. I have pulled my Magna Guards. So what we're going to do is move this guy right over to here.
Unexpected.
And... sorry, it's taking a little longer. We'll cohere them in a second. And then we're going to fire that rocket launcher into the ATST.
No.
So it's a red, white, black, critical 1, impact 2, no aims, no cover, so we're just kind of firing. And we will take 3 crits onto the ATST, which rolls white defense die, but it does surge on defense. Oh, yeah, it does surge on defense.
Yep, it does surge on defense.
So let's see if we can get some early wounds on this bad boy.
Oops. Nope, no, 1 got
Oh, that was a block too.
Wow. That's also a
Oh,
block. So that's 1
yikes.
damage onto the ATST.
Oh, good save. And I did forget, they actually have AI dodge move, so AI moved with them and then fired with the cannon. It wouldn't have changed anything, just the semantics of the words.
Alright, so I went ahead and pulled. I got the E-Web. Sadly, they don't have range to anyone right now, so I'm just going to go ahead and just put them on standby and aim.
I pulled Dooku. He's got 3 suppression, so he rolls 1 off. That'll give him 2 actions, which is exactly what I wanted. So he's going to move to right here, move to right here. He's going to tap Force Reflexes to get a dodge, and then with Master of the Force, he's going to refresh Force Reflexes. And that's...
Alright, so I went ahead and pulled. I got a leader, so I'm going to go with Iden Versio. She is going to move around this way, and she should get a really good shot there in the Bane. Let's see what kind of damage I can cause.
All right. And offensive push, you're going to tap that?
Yes, I will go ahead and tap my offensive push and give her the aim.
Cool. And she has the bounty. Can't recall if we mentioned that or not. So she has Cad's bounty, so this will be interesting.
Alright. Let's see what we got going on here. Alright, so I got 2 hits and 2 blanks. So I'm going to go ahead and spend that aim, because that's what you do.
Well, let's leave these as the surges.
Oh,
'Cause
sure.
you have crit 1.
That's true.
So it's, yep. And you're spending the aim to reroll, or you have marksman, which would turn. So at crit 1, that turns that to a crit. She surges to hit, and you could spend the aim to make it a crit, which is 3 guaranteed. I have heavy cover.
That's true. That's true. All right, so yeah, we'll go ahead and do that.
That's
Thank
what
you
you
for
wanna
the
do?
advice.
Yes, you're welcome. So heavy cover, I do have danger sense and 1 suppression, so I'm rolling 4 dice. I surge on defense, and I save 2 and take 2. Okay, I pulled a core trooper unit, which is going to be this B1 squad here. AI does kick in, so they will fire at the Inferno squad. They can only see this one, and I believe that's Gideon back there. So I can only fire at those 2, so they will have heavy cover, so we're going to fire and then just advance forward. We are not going to use the rockets, which is going to be 7 white dice going at Inferno squad. Okay, 7 white dice firing at the heavy cover Inferno squad. Need a whole lot of hits or crits. Basically, we just get 1 crit. it looked a lot better than it actually was. All right,
but you got a hit, so
that will
take out 1 guy.
That will kill the rando. All right, good shot there.
All right, so I went ahead and I pulled a core, so I'm going to activate this Stormtrooper unit here. They're just going to move right in behind Iden there, but they are going to fire into...
You got to make sure everybody can see.
Yep, I'm getting them all aligned.
Coming down at Cad Bane again.
Cad Bane, because he's sitting there. All right.
I've had him.
All right. Don't have aim or anything, so I'm just hoping for hits and crits. So I got 1 crit and 2 hits.
Cover will take the 2 hits. And he's got Danger Sense, 2 suppression, so I'm rolling 3 dice. And he blocked
it. Take that suppression, though.
I have pulled a Core Trooper unit.
It's getting that core workout.
And we're going to move.
Oh, interesting.
And move.
Alright, so I went ahead and pulled, and I got Veers, so I am going to...
He's there, I promise.
He's there, he's just hidden back there. He's going to give his aim token to the sniper unit, and to the give another aim token to the E-web, and that's going to be his turn.
And I've pulled a core unit, another one. It's going to be these B2s. We're going to have him pop around this corner here, and then we're going to have the Ha and the leader fire at, because everybody else is out of range, so they're going to fire at the Inferno squad. So we'll roll those dice.
Inferno's taking a pounding.
Alright, 2 red and a white for the Ha, and then 1 red for the T-Series. We've got blast, so there's no cover. And we're looking at 2 hits. They don't surge to hit, and we're not going to spend their... How do we spend it? Yeah, we'll spend their surge token to make it 3 hits.
Alright. Defense, come on, get defense. Alright, take 1 hit.
Good save there. And another suppression.
Alright, so I went ahead and I pulled a core unit. So I'm going to go ahead and activate these guys here. They're going to move over here and then fire into the B1s, which they should be able to get range to. So,
nice shot there.
Alright, let's see how what we do here.
2 red, 4 white, certain to hit, no cover.
Ooh, 3.
I was off by 1, so I was going to lose 4.
Well, let's see what happens.
They don't. Yeah, there's 3 dead B1s. Okay, now I've pulled Cad Bane. We've got 3 suppression. We need 1 to do, and we get to keep it all. So Cad is just going to move just a hair inside. That way we know that the ATST can't see him without moving. That's Cad.
Alright, my last unit here is the sniper unit. So I will go ahead and take another aim with them and fire into the magnet team. So, alright, so I got double aim on this. So, am I going to need it? Oh, I'm going to need it. I'm going to spend that aim.
Ooh, 1 hit at Pierce 1. We'll just...
I'll spend the other aim.
Oh yeah, right.
Yeah.
1 hit at Pierce 1 will remove 1 Magna guy and put a suppression on them. So at the end of round 1, here's what we look like. We lost 1 Magna Guard on the droid side, and Cad Bane took 2 wounds. Over on the Imperial side, not much actually happened. Those guys, 3 of those guys died with the explosion. There's 1 wound on the ATST, and then 1 dead Inferno squad and a wound on them. So we will go to orders for round number 2. Okay, here we are for round number 2. I have gone with the 2-pip push, which lets me give 2 units orders. Alan has gone with the 3-pip coordinated fire. 3 core units. After a friendly core unit spends an aim token, another friendly unit at range 1 to 2 may gain an aim token. So we'll hand out our orders and move to round number 2. Okay, I've given my order to Dooku, and my second order went over to the Magna Guard. With their retinue, they took a dodge. These B2s over here, with their level 1, got their surge token. And then Alan, for his orders, why don't you run us through what you did?
Oh, I
sure we know
mean,
what you
just
did?
one. Yep, all of the core units, so all 3 of the Stormtrooper units got their orders sent out.
Excellent. So I have priority. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and pull an order, and I've pulled a core trooper. I'm going to go with this wounded B1 squad here. They're going to fire at the snipers, and then they're just going to move to be in base contact with the Vaporator. Okay, firing at those snipers, they're going to have heavy cover plus, so 3 black, 3 white. We're just kind of looking for some hope here. Ooh, we did get a crit, so the crit will go through the cover.
Okay.
They're white and they surge on defense. Oh. They die on defense. Alright, so there's half that squad gone. Nice shot by those B1s.
Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and just activate this unit here. And they're going to start off by taking an aim and then firing into Cad Bane. Right there, so they all should have line of sight. Alright, let's see how we do here.
4 white, 2 red, heavy cover.
Oops, I'm dropping dice already. And that was a freaking crit.
So you got 2 so far.
And I'm spending that aim, and I can do 3 because they have targeting.
Then you can do 4.
Oh, 4.
Because they have precise 1.
Ah, yes, they do. Yeah, okay, so let's add 2 more to that.
So the cover will take away 2.
Mm-hmm.
We have danger sense, so we've got 2. So we're rolling 4 dice, surging on defense. Oh, Cad Bane. Cad Bane takes 4 wounds and dies. Good shot. Okay, I've pulled, and I pulled a core unit. One thing I forgot to check is if my... Well, AI will kick in because my rocket can shoot, so we're gonna spend the range 3 shot or the range 4 shot on the with AI. We'll spend it and hit the ATST, and second action will be to move up. Okay, we're red and 2 black with impact 2 on the ATST, which will be 2 crits coming through.
Alright.
Surgeon on defense ATST.
And
2 more wounds. Alright, good shot there. Okay, so I'm an idiot and realized that there was only 2 wounds coming through on Cad, and I rolled 4 because of danger sense. He only took 2 wounds, so he has 4 wounds, 3 suppression, so I put him back where he was, moved the B1 leader just a little bit out of the way. Nothing there really changed. Now what happened is Iden was going to attack these guys over here, but then we realized that Cad should be on the table, so now she's still going to quick think and just attack Cad Bane.
Yep. Alright, so go ahead and roll in here for Iden. And not so good. But I do have my aim, so I'll go ahead and spend that. That's a little bit better.
Oh, so just a crit after cover. We have prepared supplies, so we'll just spend the dodge. He has situational awareness, so we'll cancel it. So just a suppression on Cad Bane. Woo! Okay, I've pulled. I'm going to go with this core trooper unit. The AI is going to kick in. Only 2 of the guys can see, so they're going to fire at Iden. And then we are going to put a wound on that Vaporator. 2 white, heavy cover, just looking for crits. Hey, a crit! Alright. Red defense dice, it doesn't surge. Oh. We got a wound on 9 B1s!
Alright, so I went ahead and pulled from the bag, and I pulled the ATST. So, it's already got an aim. It's going to take another aim, and is going to use its Arsenal 2 first to fire onto the Magma team there, and then to use its mortar on that team there.
Okay, this shot is at the Magnus?
Yes, the shot is going to be at the Magnus. And wow.
Ooh.
Oh, so beautiful.
That's a great shot.
Yeah. I'll go ahead and spend one of my aims there.
Yeah. There you go.
That's a lot better. Do I want to? Yeah, actually I will. I think the Magmas are more important. Nope. Alright, so that's
4. They have a dodge. We're going to spend a dodge to make it 3. We don't surge on defense. We defend 2 and take a wound. Alright.
Alright, and then let's do the mortar cannon into the other team there. And no, that's all blanks.
All blanks. It is suppressive though, right?
It is suppressive,
Yeah,
yes.
so they'll get 1 suppression. Not bad. Okay, I pulled Cad Bane. We've got 4 suppression. We roll off 1, which is cool. I think we're just going to be stupid because Cad's about to die. So we're just going to pop around the corner with steady. He's going to fire at that squad right there. Okay, Cad Bane has 4 black dice. We've got no cover due to his sharpshooter. For just a crit, which is at Pierce 1, is going to kill, what is it, Delmico, or is it Gideon that's the leader?
That's Delmico.
Alright, what a shot.
Alright, I pulled from the bag and I got Veers. So, he is not going to be doing too much here, but he is going to be doing his, well, let's see here, actually. Can he do an Inspire? I don't think he can reach anybody.
No, he wasn't there last time.
No. So, he's just going to give a couple of aim tokens out, and that'll be him. So, we'll give one to the, oh yeah, let's go ahead and give one to the sniper, the remaining sniper, and one to this team here.
Excellent. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and activate the Magnas here. We're going to rally. They remove a suppression. So we've already determined what they're going to do is just take a range 4 shot with the rocket, and then we're going to have them pop around the corner here. And those will be the Magnas. Okay, it's a red, white, black, impact 2, critical 1. Let's see what we get this time. We've got 1 crit. Ugh. Rug die.
Oh,
they're all white.
You're right.
There we go. So a wound on the ATST.
Alright, so I went ahead and pulled the E-Web. So they are going to go ahead and take aim and fire right at Cad Bane since he's right out there in the open.
Alright.
Alright, I am going to use my barrage generator there, so this will be doing a suppressive attack. Roll for this. Yeah, we'll go ahead and use that aim because we're not going to be doing anything else. So,
They surge to hit.
yep.
So the surge will go away to cover. We'll spend a dodge to cancel 1. We have 3 suppression and then 1 actual die. Let's be smart about it this time. He blocks it. Alright, so just 2 suppression on Cad Bane this time. Okay, I have pulled a core unit, which is going to be these B2s. They get to remove their suppression, which isn't really a big deal to them. So we're going to move everybody around this corner here. And then we're going to have everyone unload onto Gideon there. Okay, we're looking at 4 black, 4 white, and 1 red. We don't surge. We've got a light cover due to suppression, and he does have a dodge. So we hit for 1, 2, 3. Take away 1 to the cover. Do you want to spend your dodge?
I would like to
spend the dodge. So 1 coming through.
You're not going to take him out. So
And he takes a wound, or I'm sorry, he takes a block. So just a suppression.
Alright, so I went ahead and pulled a Special Forces. I'm going to activate Gideon. I want to use him before he goes. Alright, and let's see here. He also has a Surge token too. I forgot about that. First off, I'm going to do his rally, and he gets to keep all of it. So he's just going to have the 1 action. He's just going to fire into Cad.
Okay.
Alright, let's see what I get here. That's 2 in.
1 for the cover. Danger sense again. And he blocks it, so another suppression for Cad. Okay, I've pulled a core unit. It's going to be these B2s here. They're going to put the final wound on that Vaporator and then just start trying to get into the fight with everybody else. Like everybody else.
Alright, go ahead and activate the sniper here. He's going to just fire into Cad Bane. Let's get rid of him.
You gonna take an aim?
He's already got an aim, so I'm going to give him a... who do you got left? You got... yeah, I'll take a dodge, just in case.
Dodge and firing on Cad.
Yep. Alright. Rolling off here for something, and...
Okay, just go to cover. Come on, miss. Yes! Just a suppression on Cad Bane. Another one. Apologies. The sniper has sharpshooter, so his light cover goes down to nothing. So we've got 4 dice with danger sense at Pierce 1. We need 2 of these, so that'll become a blank. So another wound on Cad Bane. Okay, I've pulled my last order, which is a core unit. And we're going to have these guys pop around this corner here. And then they are going to do the best that they can and fire at that core unit there. Okay, 7 white and 1 red with critical 1 because that has the heavy sniper gun. We've got, ooh geez, 3 crits. That might actually kill that squad. Looking for paint. Save 2 and take 1, so just the unit leader left. Alright, I'm gonna activate this unit. They're gonna keep their suppression, just like always. I don't know. Let's see here. We'll just move up. Uh-oh. Alright, my last order is going to be Dooku. He has 2 suppression. He gets to keep it. He's courage 3, so he's alright there. So we're going to make a speed 2 move. And another speed 2 move. He's going to use force push on this guy. And he's going to push him way over here. And then he's going to also do force reflexes for a dodge. And then with Master of the Force, he's going to refresh both force push and force reflexes. Alright, last unit I have is these troopers here. They're just going to go ahead and fire into the B1 unit there. And then they'll probably move up into a bit of cover afterwards. I'll just go ahead and move them forward a bit now. Excellent. Alright, so we will wipe out that B1 squad. Alright, and they had an aim from Veers, so we'll go ahead and... Let's push this B1! Let's see here. There you go. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Just give me a... There we go. Oh my goodness.
I mean, I'll spend the aim to re-roll the 1, I guess.
Just, is that the only one that missed?
That's the only one that missed.
Jeez. Alright, so we're at 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. We need to save basically everything to keep the unit alive. We saved nothing. So there's a B1 squad off the board. Okay, and that's going to be the final action for round number 2, so we'll clean up the board and show you the state of the board. So here we are at the end of round number 2. Dooku's moving up, hopefully to secure that Vaporator here, with some backup following up behind him. Cad Bane is holding on with a whole lot of suppression and 1 wound. I have fully tapped that Vaporator and I have 1 more wound on that one. Over on this side, there's actually not been a lot of damage to the Empire. That squad, which set off the bomb, was the big thing. Lost 1 sniper guy and another wound on the ATST, and I think that was pretty much it.
No, you also hit
the
Inferno squad.
The one Inferno dude. So we'll move to orders for round 3. Okay, so for round number 3, Alan has gone with the 2 pip, pinned down 2 support or 2 heavy units. After a friendly support or heavy unit performs an attack against a unit with a face-up order token, shuffle that token back into the order pool, which is normally a really great card. However, I went with Cad's 1 pip, which just gives an order to Cad Bane. Cad gets Uncanny Luck 2, and during his activation, he can perform up to 2 attack actions. So we'll hand out our orders and move to round 3. I gave my order for my 1 pip to Cad Bane, as I must. And then, Alan, what did you do?
Well, I also must. So I gave to my E-Web and to the ATST.
Man, I didn't see that coming. Alright, I had priority, and obviously I'm going to go with Cad. Hey, let's see if we can do something with it. We got Cad Bane and a whole lot of suppression. Ooh, we get to keep Cad. Ugh, so we remove 3, which will at least give Cad an action. I don't know if I want to keep him alive or Blaze of Glory. We're just going to murder that dude. So we're going to make a speed 2 move to there and then fire at that guy, who will have light cover and then no cover due to sharpshooter. Okay, so we're looking at 4 black. Light cover goes down to nothing with sharpshooter. We've got a dodge and a surge token, so we need a really good shot from Cad here. Cad surges to crit, so there's 2 crits and a hit. Spend the dodge on the hit.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so you're at 2, pierce 1. We need one of these to fail.
And they both block.
So spend the surge to make that a block. Pierce 1 will make that a wound. So 1 wound on Gideon there.
Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and activate my ATST. It's going to use its Arsenal 2. So first off, it's going to take an aim. Then it's going to use its Arsenal 2. It'll fire onto this unit here with its main gun, the Twin Blaster, and then it will use its Twin Light Blaster onto Cad Bane. Let's try to take him out. Alright, let's see what we do here.
Double rainbow, a whole lot of impact with an aim.
Yeah,
3 so far.
3 so far. I am going to spend the aim on that. Let's go ahead and...
Wait, they don't reroll 3.
Oh, you're right, they don't reroll 3. I'm only going to reroll 2. So that's still a blank. Alright, so that's a hit, yeah, all hits.
So that'll surge to hit.
Yeah.
And then impact 3 will make those crits, and then that will go away to the armor. So we've got 4 coming through. We don't surge. We do have a surge that we can spend due to reliable. So we will spend a surge to make that a block. So we'll take 3 wounds on that B2 squad.
Rainbow into Cad.
And, so just 1, because the cover is going to take the 1. I think we're going to risk it. So we've got 1 regular. He's got Danger Sense 3. And then we have Uncanny Luck. So we get to Uncanny Luck 2. So we get to reroll 2 if we need. He got a block, so he's fine. So just a suppression. Or is that weapon suppression? No, it's not suppression. It's just a suppression for Cad Bane. Okay, I have pulled a core unit. It's going to be these guys. The same thing, only 2 people can see. So they're going to fire at Iden, and then they're going to put the last wound on that Vaporator. 2 white firing at Iden. Again, we're just looking for crits. Nothing, not even a suppression.
Alright, so I went and I pulled Special Forces, which is not exactly what I was intending. I'm sick of wasting activations on Cad, but I'm going to go ahead and activate my sniper. I'm going to fire on him. So I need to get him out of there.
You take an aim?
Yeah, I'm going to take an aim first, and then we'll just go ahead and fire on him.
Okay.
Out in the open, he still has a dodge, though, so...
You can't spend at your high velocity.
That's true. Alright, I'll go ahead and spend this. Roll.
2. Okay, so there's the regular 2. And then we've got 3 for Danger Sense. It is Pierce 1, so we need to have 2 paint to survive. Or 3 paint to survive, jeez. So there's 2. We've got Uncanny Luck. 1 of these have to come up paint, or Cad Bane finally dies. Cad Bane gets to live. So another suppression on Cad Bane. Okay, I'm going to activate... I pulled a core unit. I'm going to activate this Iridescent Squad. They're going to fire at that lone black stormtrooper down there, hopefully remove him from the battlefield, and then they're just going to start moving on up. So we'll roll dice. Okay, so we're looking at 6 white for the regular squad, a red and a white with critical 1 with the heavy gun. White covers stormtrooper. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4 hits. 1 will go to cover. We'll just take the crit, it doesn't matter. So 3 coming through. And he Neos it. So just a suppression.
Alright, I pulled from the bag and I pulled Iden here. She is going to do her quick thinking and go ahead and fire into this B2 unit right here.
B1s.
B1 unit, sorry. Alright, and she has a aim as well. Wow, okay. She's going to definitely use that aim. Let's see, the sheet.
Got heavy cover, so 1's going to go away. So right
the
now,
surges are going to go ahead and hit. So.
But 1's a crit 1, so
yeah. So I'll just reroll this.
Okay, so we've got these will turn into hits. 1 will turn into a crit. Heavy cover will eat 2 of them, so we got 2 coming through. And look at that, 2 dead B1s. Okay, I have pulled a core unit. We're gonna go with this blue squad over here. AI kicks in. Oh, wait a minute, I forgot that Gideon's right there. He might actually be in range.
Just out.
Okay. Whew.
Just out of range.
I don't know if that's good for you or good for me. We'll figure that out. So we're gonna... Oh, I guess I should actually show the movement, but we've got plenty. So we're just gonna move up to just at range 3 and then fire at those stormtroopers. So here we are with 6 white, 3 black, no cover stormtroopers, no surging. Just looking for a whole bunch of hits. We got a grand total of 2 hits. Ooh. Oh, good save on the stormtroopers. I guess I should not fire at the stormtroopers is what this game's telling me.
Alright, so I went ahead and pulled. Got this unit here. I'm going to go ahead and roll to rally. Come on. No.
Oh.
No, they're just going to fire onto this B2 unit right out here.
Alright.
Alright. No aim on this one, but they're out in the open. Come on.
Oh, Jesus. So that becomes a hit. Then with impact, I mean, it doesn't matter. 1 will go away for their armor, so 3 coming through. This could be a good shot here. We spent their surge for reliable earlier. And we take 2 wounds, so that's going to be 2 dead B2s. That's a good shot. Alright, so we're going to activate this squad here. We're going to rally. They get to keep their suppression. These 2 guys are going to fire at the stormtroopers way down there, and actually they're just going to recover to get their rocket launcher back. We're looking at 2 white dice, light cover, 2 crits. Holy cow. Red on defense. Alright, so take 1 and another suppression.
Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and activate this unit here, which I pulled from the bag. That's not the right one.
Uh-oh. It's right in front of your stomach.
Oh, there it is, there it is, there it is. Alright. Alright, it's this one here.
We're promoting them.
Alright, yeah. They're now special forces, yes. Alright, so I'll move over. Moving out here, and then following suit with these guys here. And then they're going to go ahead and fire onto these B2 droids here.
Alright.
B1 droids.
And... okay, so heavy cover will take care of 2, so we've got 2 coming through the cover. Drop 1 on the ground. Of course it was a block. We'll take the 1 on the ground. Alright, so that's going to be 2 B1s and a suppression. Okay, I've pulled a core unit. We're going to go with these B2s here. They have courage 2, so that is beneficial, or else they would be fleeing. So we're going to move up a little further, and then they are going to try and pop shot into the ATST before they get blown away by the... So we're firing onto the ATST, 3 red and a white, impact 2. And those will turn to crits, so we're looking at 3 on the ATST. Somewhere's a crit, there we go. Surgeon on defense. A wound on the ATST was at... So 4, 5, 6 now. We're getting there.
Alright, so I pulled core, which is going to be the single stormtrooper here. He's held up pretty well.
Yeah, the dude took like a shot and didn't care. Neo over here.
He's going to go ahead and try to rally. And, oh, well, look at that. Hey, he pulled one off. That's not going to be too much, but...
If he got all 3, like, I was just going to crown him MVP.
The game would just be over.
Yeah, it'd be like I'm out.
Alright, he's just going to go ahead and run up into cover there.
Duke was like, I pushed him away. So we're going to do it again next turn.
Alright. Well, that's what he thinks. Alright.
I pulled Dooku. So we're going to rally, and we remove 1 suppression. First thing Dooku's going to do is run up to the Vaporator. He's going to force push this guy again. We're going to push him way out here again. We're going to use force reflexes to get a dodge. Master Force, those will both come back. And then he's going to actually shoot his lightning at the stormtroopers down there in no cover. We'll see what happens. Alright, so we're looking at 5 black, surge to crit, pierce 1. Come on, Dooku.
Wow.
Wow. That was just off the screen, but that's what we got. 1 at pierce 1, so it's going to kill a guy. And then we're going to scatter them. I don't know if it's even worth it to scatter them. We'll look at that off the board.
Alright, so I pulled Veers from the bag as on my last thing in the bag there.
We can almost see him for the first time.
I just went ahead and just moved him up to the corner there. He's going to go ahead and fire onto on the Cad. I think that's probably his best move, so let's see what happens.
Alright, so let's see what happens here. 3 whites, not too good, but...
There's a crit at Pierce 1. Okay, so I've got Danger Sense, and then the hit. I do have Uncanny Luck 2, so I need to get 2 paint. Oh, no.
You spent those.
Spent what?
Oh, no, go ahead. Easy.
I'm wondering, I'm gonna keep the dodge, because, yeah. Okay, so, there's the 2 paint we needed. So another suppression on Cad Bane. Okay, and I'm gonna pull my last order, which are the Magnas. They rally and remove their suppression. Ooh, yeah, woo! If you notice, there's a range ruler out there for a particular reason. We're going to have him come right around this corner here. And then we're going to try to shoot the rocket at the ATST. A rainbow with impact 2. We might get resiliency here. Or just a 1. Do they surge? Oh, they do surge, so that'll become a crit. So we're at 2. Surgeon on defense for the ATST. The ATST saves 1 and takes 1, so we don't get resiliency.
Alright, last activation here is the E-Web. After much debate, I decided to go ahead and activate, gonna activate the E-Web. I'm gonna do a recover to get my barrage generator back up to speed, and then we're gonna fire on Cad Bane. Hopefully just take him out, so.
Tapping the barrage generator again?
Tapping it again, yeah, of course. Alright, so let's go ahead and roll this out here.
Surgeon to hit. Light cover. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 to cover, so 3. He has a dodge, so we'll spend the dodge. So we've got Danger Sense 3. We got a block 2, and then Uncanny Luck 2. Oh, we already have the 2 blocks, so it's just 2 more suppression on Cad Bane. And that'll be the end of round 3. We will clean up the board and show you what happens for round number 4. So the end of round number 3, we have Dooku holding down this Vaporator, was able to do 1 wound on it. Like, these Stormtroopers have been tanky as all hell. Cad's like, hey, I want to save some wounds too. No, I'm just kidding. We put a couple more wounds on the ATST, but it's still looming large. Iden over here and the Stormtroopers with just some B1s. My Vaporators are all tapped. Nothing yet for the Empire, and we will move to round 4. Okay, and for the start of round number 4, Alan has gone with Veers' 3-pip Imperial Discipline, Veers in 2 units. When a friendly unit is issued an order, it may recover. And I have gone with Dooku's 3-pip, You Disappoint Me, Dooku in 2 units. When Dooku issues an order to a unit, that unit gains 1 dodge token. After Count Dooku performs a ranged attack against a trooper unit, he may perform a speed 2 move with that unit. So we'll hand out our orders for round number 4. Oh, sorry, we did the roll-off. We didn't have to do a roll-off. I totally forgot. Dooku has cunning, so with the tied pips, I have priority. So we will go to our orders for round 4. So with my orders, I went with Count Dooku, this order of B1s, and the Magna Guards. They got an aim from their retinue. All 3 units got a dodge due to Dooku's command card. Forgot to hand those out. And I also popped the HQ uplink on this B1 unit squad here. Alan, what'd you do for your orders?
I went ahead and gave 1 to the E-Web, which allowed it to ready up. I gave 1 to the ATST just to make sure it can get it shot off, and of course 1 to Veers.
Alright.
We'll see what he does.
Sounds good. I have priority, so we will go to me. Alright, I went to the bag and I pulled Cad Bane. He has 9 suppression. He rolls off 3. So that gives him 6 suppression, but it is still at panic value. So he, with jump, I don't think he he can't clear that, right?
Not quite.
Okay, so he will have to go this way or that way. well, it's most beneficial for me to go, I'm sorry, it's most beneficial for me or for you to go that way. So that's Cad Bane.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and activate my ATST here before he can do anything against it. So I am going to go ahead and take an aim with it, and then I'm going to fire with the main gun onto the magma unit here, which is
Magma? Magna.
magma. Within 4. And then I'm going to use my light cannon into this unit here and hopefully take out 2 units with 1 shot. Alright, this is into the magma. Oh yeah, there we go. Oof. Oh yeah. Yeah. Yeah, let's see if we can't just wipe them out. That would be a happy day. Oof, I'm happy with that.
So I guess we'll spend a dodge to remove 1. So that'll leave us at 4. We don't surge. We block 1 and take 3 wounds, so that leaves just the unit leader. Okay.
The B2s.
Surge to hit. Do you have impact on this?
I do. I have impact 1.
Impact 1 will turn 1 to a crit.
Yep.
Armor 1 will just remove that hit. And then all the white dice, Cad Bane's still holding on to. We take a wound on the rocket launcher. Okay, I pulled this blue B1 squad here. AI is going to kick in. We've already measured off camera, but we're going to fire at Gideon over there, and then we're going to start moving to get a little bit closer with solid extra drive. And that's that. Alright, 6 white, 3 black, no cover, a dodge and a surge. See what we can do here. We've got, he has 1 wound left. Mm-hmm. Alright. So we got a hit and a crit and a crit and a hit. So we got 4 coming through.
Uh-oh.
Do you want to spend a dodge?
Yeah.
3 coming through.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
no.
Yeah, it does the same thing. There's a blank, that's all we needed. He is dead. Good shot by those B1s.
Alright, so I pulled in the bag and I pulled Iden. So she's just going to ignore Cad for now, and she's going to do a quick thinking and fire into that B2 unit there, so we can take that out. Alright, so she's got impact 1 and crit 1.
Goodbye, my B2s. That's been nice.
Booyah.
They're not going to get cover, so your best bet is just to make that a hit.
Yeah, so...
Well, they do have armor, so 1 hit will go away.
Yeah. Let's see here.
But I still think making that just a hit's your best bet.
Yeah.
And then the armor will eat 1. So we still got 4, but this could be a unit. Cad Bane stealing all the white. 1, 2, 3. We have 1 surge token for reliable. And even if I spend it, it's going to be a dead squad. So that's the B2s off the board.
Booyah.
Okay, we're going to pull this core unit here. We're going to do the same thing we've done before. 2 of them can see Iden, so 2 of them are going to fire at Iden. Since that's technically just a token and is not there, they're going to move forward just a little bit. And we'll put that back. And we will roll some dice. Alright, 2 white going into Iden. Heavy cover again. We're just... ooh, a crit gets through. So we've got 1. Another wound on Iden. Those B1s, baby.
Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and activate this trooper unit here. And they're going to go ahead and rally. Fine, make a liar out of me. They're going to move up into contact here, and then they're going to repair.
Alright, there we go. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and activate this B1 squad here. They're going to fire, and then recover. Try to take out the walker. Okay, red, 2 black, impact 2, onto the walker.
Just need 1.
Nothing. Literally nothing. What a shot.
Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and activate my barrage unit here. We are going to pivot ever so slightly. So we have a little better view. Pivot. But I'm going to fire onto this unit here, and I'm going to go ahead and use my barrage to do that. So.
Oh, cool. Yeah, a dodge.
Well,
Oh.
that is terrible.
Wow. 2 hits.
Absolutely terrible.
Because they do surge to hit. So
Search a crit, yeah.
they surge to crit?
Yes, they do.
Interesting. Well, we'll spin the aim or dodge to remove the 1 hit. So it'll be just a crit, and obviously it's going to be... Yep, exactly. So it's going to be a dead B1 squad. Or unit, sorry. one dude. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and activate my Magna Guard. He's got 1 suppression. He gets to keep it. He's a droid.
Yeah, in case you didn't know.
So, you haven't gone with the sniper yet, so I kind of do have to
Yeah, you got to stand in that building there.
get him right there. We'll just put him right there for some cover and a wasted aim. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and activate this unit here. Rally, let's see what I'm going to do. Well, hey, they pulled off 1. Not quite enough to do 2 actions, but they did pull off something there. So, that is a tough one. I think they are going to... They're not going to fire into that B1 unit there. Alright. 3 whites, 2 reds, light cover! Oh my goodness! So
Yeah.
just a suppression on those B1s. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and activate this B1 squad here. Wow, they removed both their suppression. It wouldn't matter either way, but... they are going to fire at that stormtrooper there, and then they are gonna hang out with Dooku right here. 3 white, a red and a white with critical 1 going into that light cover solo stormtrooper. Wow. Okay, so nothing. All right, pulled from the bag, and I got the my sniper unit. So he's gonna go ahead and take an aim and take out Cad. All right. 2 black, heavy cover down to light. There's 1 hit. Reroll, need a hit. Nothing. Suppression on Cad Bane. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and activate Dooku. He keeps his suppression. First thing we're going to do is force push this dude way back here. Second action, we're going to force reflexes for a second dodge. We are going to put a wound back onto the Vaporator and then fire lightning at those stormtroopers. Okay, 5 dice coming at these stormtroopers. I don't have a name. For 4 hits at Pierce 1. So 3 will die, which will leave just the unit leader. And then Dooku gets to perform a Speed 2 move with that unit with his command card. And after the Speed 2 move, that is where that stormtrooper will end up. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and activate this unit here. Oh, I have to pull him from the bag, but... and, hey! Well, he removes the suppression, so doesn't do too much for him. He will just do nothing. He's like, I'm coming back! Yeah. And then it's next to you, Veers, so do you know what you're doing with him? I don't know that there's too much I can do with him at this point. Alright, I'll give you a second to think about that. No, that's fine, that's fine. He'll just go ahead and give the aim to... Even though it's completely pointless. He's just not going to do anything with his turn. Alright. So we'll clean up and move to round 5. And actually we're going to go ahead and call it here at the end of round number 4. We'll show you what's going on. Dooku pretty much has this Vaporator completely locked down. There's 2 one-man squads over there. Dooku's got lightsabers, force push, so he can always just push people away. And with 2 other units, one of these should most likely survive, and Dooku to be able to hit that. It doesn't look like anybody will be able to get to this middle squad. My B1s might, but we're not worried about those. The 2 Vaporators down here at the end are pretty secure. We'd have to do a whole lot of double moving with like no suppression on any of the rebel squads, and it doesn't look like that's what's going to happen. So we're going to clean up, and we'll talk about this game.
So I think, yeah, the Imperials really started off kind of strong here, but like towards the end, I was kind of like, oh no, my units. Like,
Well, and that was the thing of like, I felt if I could contest. We got a dog scratching. If you hear that, no big deal. I feel like if I could contest that middle Vaporator long enough to get Dooku around, I was safe. Since I knew you didn't have a Force user, Dooku's really powerful. So I was like, well, if I can get him over here, he'll hold that one on his own. So then it would just be a fight over that middle one, and I was able to somehow. Cad Bane decided to tank everything in the game. Like he was stupid.
Cad Bane was really the thorn in my side throughout this entire game here. And
I thought when you triggered him, like right before the game even started, I was like, well, crap.
Right. Well, part of the thing there is I should have wiped him out like several turns before, and it just didn't happen. And I should have given up and kind of moved on from that. And I think that was kind of my mistake for this one here, is that I was too focused on, no, I've already done all this damage to Cad Bane, I got to take him out, but it wasn't gonna happen, and I needed to move on from that, and I did not. So I think that really ended up hurting me. ATST really stood through. That was my MVP, I think. Yeah.
Like I kept firing at it, and it was just like bink, one at a time, bink, bink, bink,
Right.
and it was.
I mean that armor just like cut through it. I mean it's right on the verge of like being damaged.
Yeah.
But it's still holding through.
But you didn't move it once the entire game. It just stood there and just.
Yeah, I was kind of wondering at the end, maybe it would have been better if I would have moved it that way a little bit, but I liked where it was at. It was holding that point. It would have been nice if I could hold 2 points with it. And I think next time I do this, that would be a better idea, is to try to hold 2 points with it. But yeah.
Well, I felt it was at a spot where it could hold 2 points, but I was able to distract you from that middle section long enough to beat around and get my Vaporators on the one side, and so I could start pushing forward. And luckily Cad Bane didn't die. I expected him to die almost on turn one.
Right,
like
yeah.
As soon as you revealed him, I was just like, oh no. All I have is basically that cash dodge, and he's gonna die. But luckily, he survived, even though he was trying to flee the battle at the end. That black stormtrooper, I can't believe he tanked those leaves.
Yeah. How did you feel about using Dooku? You said that was like one of the...
Yeah, I think that was like the second time I've used Dooku. I have no idea if I actually used him correctly. But once he got to that point, like it was over. Because you have nothing, you really had nothing over there that can tell.
Yeah,
even though
those two troopers there was not going to be enough to do anything. Maybe the ATSC, if it could have been over there,
Right,
would have been
right.
able to do something. But like, I mean, he's a tank, you know.
And once he's there, he's always going to force push somebody away and then electrocute somebody else. And even on that one shot that he did of just the one hit with the blacks, like I didn't even bring out his lightsaber once. He never used it. He did get attacked once, but I used the Guardian on him, so I wasn't worried about that. But he was.
Yeah. I was trying to suppress him a little bit at the beginning with the concussive cannon, which is kind of a cool feature, but like, I don't.
Yeah, he took 3 right away, but he saved them. But he took that 3 suppression like right away, and then he just from then on just kind of slowly crept his old man ways. Yeah.
This is my first time using Veers, so that was kind of that was interesting. He's
the problem with Veers is he was a wave 1 release.
Yeah.
And you can really feel it with the command cards as they've gone on of how much better the command cards have
There's
gotten.
always going to be like this the creep that comes on with everything, and I'm sure like with the new figures that are out there, they're going to be pretty impressive. I'm actually really excited to see some of the new wave stuff come out. For all of the stuff. I've seen some of the stuff for like the Imperials and the Rebels that are coming out, and
Get to run Grogu and
Grogu.
Mando.
Yeah, that's going to be an interesting.
Dad Baba. I'm really excited for what's to come, and I'm glad you're getting more into the game and learning things, and
I definitely need to find time to paint. Most of my stuff is still in the gray right now, which I'm sorry about. I focused more on the Rebels when I was doing the painting, so that's.
But yeah, that's gonna be another step. I mean, just keep learning, just keep playing, and hopefully we get some better games going. But like this was definitely a learning game, on both our sides a little bit there, I think.
Yeah.
But yeah, we had some interesting. You had some interesting command cards to come out with, so or not command cards, but the setup cards that we use.
Oh yeah. We've Vaporators. I knew if I could just hold that middle spot long enough, I was gonna be golden. And if I almost abandoned the far right spot to have Dooku and everybody go to the middle spot, but I just kind of swooped around, and I think that was once you see a lightsaber go to one side, and you're like, oh no.
I was hoping that you would just leave it to abandon it, but yeah, you just kind of kept moving. I was actually kind of surprised the way the board filtered out the way it did, because with the big L shape there on that one, and everything like that, it was just kind of surprising. But yeah, full of surprises. So anyway,
Surprises.
good game.
Yes,
I really
game was very
appreciate
fun.
it. Yeah.
So that'll be it for this Heatstroke Games Battle Report. Do the normal YouTube thing, like, comment, share, subscribe, blah 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 blah. You know the deal by now. Everybody says it. Help us help you. If you have any questions, comments, or anything, let us know in the comment section below.
Yeah, we really appreciate that.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. We'll see you on the next Battle Report.
All right. Thank you.